Dad.
What?
Do you love me?
Yeah.
Then will you get up and play with me?
Josh, will you give it a rest?
Previously on Brookside.
Hey, Josh.
Now, I am on your side right now, but don't push me, my laddo, because I swear...
I hate me dad and I hate me granddad! Do you want me to hate you as well?
All the kids in school think I'm stupid.
Yeah, but you listen to me. You're not. Do you hear? You're not.
Wish you were me dad.
Everything's worked out on me being a single mum and living on my own. If I lose all that, I'll go back to square one, struggling.
There's got to be a way round it.
There is.
What?
We're going to have to pretend to be separated.
On the helmets, but they never.
I am not arguing with you.
Did you know that, Grandad?
What's that, son?
Vikings never used to have horns on the helmets.
Yes, they did. I saw it in that film with Tony Curtis and Kirk Douglas.
No, that's all wrong. They only ever used to do it in the films. Miss Evans said if they had horns, they'd get in the way when you're fighting.
Huh?
We have mutton for tea, Mum.
We are having quiche, jacket potato and salad.
I fancy mutton.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, meat. The Vikings used to have it. They had a whole leg each.
I am not having mutton in this house.
Especially not dressed as lamb.
Thank you, Ronald.
I'm going to turn my den into a Viking stronghold.
Yeah, well, maybe you want to tidy your room first, eh?
Do you want a Viking duel with me, Grandad?
Hey, that's my Christmas paper. Do you mind? Give it here.
It's only September.
Yeah, well, that's your granddad's business strategy, you see. Always one step ahead of the game.
Will you make us a Viking sword?
Yeah, when I've done this lot, OK.
Yes, I'm going to need some iron, gold, silver or copper for the handle.
Well, something tells me it's going to be made out of wood.
Hewn from a piece of 2x1.
All right.
Hey, have you told your granddad about the psychologist?
No, I'm telling about firewalking first.
Psychologist first, then the firewalking.
All right. This new psychologist sitting with us. He's all right, dead tall with blonde wavy hair. Oh no, I've just realised.
What?
He looks like Thor, the Viking god. A barbecue?
Yeah, I want to get the community together to celebrate us turning over this Cynico outfit.
Great. Well, shall I bring anything?
No, just yourself, kiddo. I want a bottle of vino if you like.
Katie and Sammy have just gone out, so I'm sure they would have been well for this.
Oh, well, don't be worrying about it. We'll toast them in their absence, eh? By the way.
So that's it then?
How do you mean?
Cynico thing all over and done with?
Well, with a bit of luck, yeah, but I still don't trust them.
What more can you do, though?
I've enlisted the help of someone else.
Who?
Your mother.
My mother?
Yeah, well, she's been emailing me, you know, sending me bits of information about Cynico. Other way.
Why did you keep it a secret from me?
I didn't. I just didn't get round to telling you, that's all. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no. I was surprised that she's even been in touch, that's all.
Yeah, she's been great. I mean, you know, I've asked for the info and she's been right there.
So what have you learned then?
That these big companies don't like taking on communities that are united.
So Ron Dixon could have knackered everything.
Tell me about it. Typical of him, that.
Yeah, well, it didn't come to that, did it? So you're not going to hold a grudge, are you?
No, not my style, that.
So you're going to be inviting them to this barbecue then?
Yeah, I suppose so. If I ever get this thing up, it's driving me up the wall.
Oh, yeah, look at this. A picture of a young woman putting it together.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the degree in engineering she's got, though, does it, eh?
Why didn't you just ask someone to help you with it, Jimmy?
Don't be worrying about it. I'm all right.
Well, I can do it. I'm a man.
Hey, listen, Hard Clock. It would take a Formula 1 pit stop team 3 days to put this thing together, I'm telling you.
Well, gas one, anyway.
Cleaner. Don't want my smoke polluting the air. I'm not Cynico.
Mightn't be as good as it seems, you know.
How do you realise?
I reckon this is only a Pyrrhic victory.
A what?
A Pyrrhic victory. It's where you win, only the outcome could be worse.
Hey, you've lost me.
Well, we might have stopped Cynico putting the road right way through our close. But we could still be coughing and spluttering off all the smoke that it gives off.
No, they've got safeguards in place, they say.
But ask me mother about these so-called safeguards, if she's the one in the know. Right, bottle of vino?
Yeah, it's our kid.
So did you have a good day at school?
Yes, thanks.
Well, you must be going to the ball dressed like that, Cinders.
Yeah, I'm cleaning. Kitchen's filthy.
Trap a little mum, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I try. Listen, could you pull the fridge out for me? I got one of the boys to push it back.
How are they?
So. Don't think Stu's forgiven Ali fully yet, but at least they're talking.
He's not in.
And is Steve still out?
Yeah.
Ah, well, look, if either of them come back, will you ask them to call it ours? See, this barbecue, it's gas-fed, and the feeder pipe is supposed to fit into a groove on the side and be held on with a flange. Only the way it's set, I'm going to be needing an angled ratchet. Anyway, you're all welcome to the barbie, so don't have your tea.
Thanks.
John?
All right.
Hi, kid, listen, I need a favour. Oh, it's all right, doesn't matter.
No, just say. I'm not promising anything.
I am absolutely knackered.
You ever tasted mutton?
No.
I'm going to try and get some, you know, massive legs of it.
Great. So come on then. How was it? Have you given anyone the cane yet?
No, I've got another couple of weeks of this boring Enso stuff, and then they let the kids loose on me.
It'll be worth it when you're qualified.
You'll be teaching in my school.
Told you.
You a teacher, eh, son?
You'll be teaching about the Vikings.
Don't think so.
Because if you need to know anything, I know loads.
Hi, Jim.
Victory barbecue round at mine.
What victory?
Sinico, we took 'em on and we won, didn't we, eh? So it's everyone round to ours. I've got the grub, just bring the bottle.
Right, what time?
In about an hour. Nearly everyone's coming.
Okay.
See you later.
Ta.
That's all of us today, then.
Yeah? What do you think, Dad?
What?
About Viking duels?
Great, you worked hard there, didn't you?
We've been invited to a barbecue at Jimmy's.
Just us?
No, everyone.
I love barbecues.
Oh, I don't know. Don't fancy that, no core kills.
Oh, come on, Grandad, I really want you to come.
You only have to go for an hour.
1 hour.
Will you have mutton?
You could always ask.
Right, I'll tell you about firewalking now.
Well, go on then.
You listening, Dad?
Yeah.
Well, the Vikings used to do it to prove that they were innocent if anyone accused them of anything. They had to walk 12 steps on dead hot iron, and if the burns on the feet wasn't infected in 3 days, they were innocent.
Thanks for that, John.
Yeah, well, the big tools always help.
Is right.
All right, Jim, you're not cheating, are you?
Hey,
You can't beat the smell of proper charcoal meat. I mean, you may as well take it inside and grill it.
no, I've got special coals on there. Give it that authentic taste and smell.
So aren't you using proper coals, then? Ah, you see, well, you can control the temperature with these.
Yeah, you can either have it on low or I can nuke it.
What's the world coming to?
Oh, so you're not coming to the barbie then, hey? Tandoori chicken legs, those fancy pork chops, minted lamb.
All right, then.
Bring the kids.
What, will it barbecue them and all?
Listen, if we can beat Sinico, anything's possible, lad, I'm telling you.
Out to the people?
Well, community works, doesn't it? Know what I mean?
Yeah, well, let's just see if this works.
Right, come on. Whoa, yes, nice one. Lift off.
You see, bit of patience, you can get anything to work.
Yeah, thanks for that, kid. Listen, are you going to stay for a bite to eat and a bevy?
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, well, if everybody's coming, then I wouldn't want to bump into anyone and cause a fuss with it.
Look, Nicky'll be cool.
Oh, do you reckon?
Listen, stop worrying, will you? I know the girl, she's got a big heart.
Oh, I don't know.
Sean, like you said yourself, with a bit of patience, anything's possible, isn't it, hey? Right, come on. Very generous, thank you.
You're welcome. Is Tim going to be here?
No, him and Steve are at some coach fitters, getting the seats repaired on this limo.
What limo?
They brought it together as a new business, haven't they? You know, chauffeur-driven trips round town, hen nights, stag do's, all that kind of palaver. Probably got a couple of lap dancers in the back and all. Have you seen the size of those limos?
I'm sure they could. But who's what lap dancers in the back of a limo?
Just wait till the phone starts ringing, kiddo.
I have to do it myself, you know. If no other job comes in.
Don't start.
No one seems to want psychology graduates, so I'm just gonna... What's he doing here?
I asked him.
You're not matchmaking, are you?
No, that's not my style. He fixed the barbie for me. Must be a real man, and I asked him to stay.
Did he know that I was coming?
Yeah. And he was going to get off, and he still will if you feel awkward. I'll ask him to go, shall I?
No, I'll be okay.
I knew you would be.
You okay?
Yeah? You?
Not bad.
You did the barbecue, though?
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's got 3-level settings on it.
Best chat of line I've heard sometime.
Yeah, well, I've been working.
You need to.
Well, I think it's probably best if I get off then, innit?
Fair enough.
You're not exactly making it easy for me, are you?
And give me one good reason why I should.
Look, I'm just an ordinary working class lad, right? I haven't got the words and I put my foot in it every now and again.
And again.
Look, I don't mean it, all right? I've just got a lot of rough edges around me. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Sorry's good. That's mean you've got a heart. But might have to drink them.
Please.
Pretty please.
And what would Madame like?
Like wine. Please.
Any white wine, Jim?
In the fridge, son.
Yes.
Thank you. Don't be making him suffer for too long.
Just want to see what he's made of, that's all.
You see, when you achieve a respected position in society, it's because of the way that you communicate. Now, I was just going to tell him about the situation with Cynical and the art of communicating.
Yeah, we told him what we, the community, wanted.
Yeah, but that was only because the principal player, yours truly, decided that I wanted to remain a part of the community. Things fell into place and so became incumbent on myself to tell Cynical about the feelings I was on.
I told them that.
And you probably did okay, but let's face it, these things are better handled by a local businessman, such as myself.
I'm a local businessman.
Yes, but I have traded around here for more than 12 years, James. Now, I know that was safe, but you know what? I just wish that I'd have met these Cynical bigwigs personally, so I could have heard it from the horse's mouth instead of the written info they give me.
Beer, Marty.
Be lovely.
And me.
Ginger beer.
Coming up.
Yeah, well, whatever, on. The thing is, the road isn't getting put through. We should all be celebrating.
And I know that some people want to thank me for that, but look, let's just say that we all had a part to play, eh?
Looks like everyone here seems to think we're all safe. Do we really believe that?
No. Listen, I've emailed your mum again. Get her on the case. I'm going to check if she's mailed me back.
Good on ya. Look, Ron might believe them, but I'm on your side.
Nice one. Yeah, I'll pass those over to Marty.
Okay. There we go. Righty.
He must have sounded his own voice, doesn't he?
He's a man, isn't he?
Look, are you going to keep this up all night or what?
Why? Are you staying that long?
Yeah, well, a man can only take so much,
Yeah. But a real man can take so much more.
Okay, I was an idiot for saying what I did, all right?
Which particular bit?
The stupid comment about women crying rape. Look, it was a stupid thing to say. I'm sorry.
I know. And you shouldn't have reacted the way you did about me and Jimmy either.
Give me a break, Nick. I mean, your mum was shocked, wasn't she? Why couldn't I be?
Do you think it's strange?
If the age thing's good enough for Zeta Jones, then I'm cool.
Just saying that.
I didn't have to fix his body, did I?
Do you want a drink?
Nicky here, quick.
What?
Your mum's just emailed me. Info on Cynico.
And?
Well, look at that. Cynico and lung disease. Cynico and carcinogenic waste.
Are you going to tell everyone?
Well, what do you think?
Is this mutton?
You what?
Josh, that's enough.
Hey, kid. Get a plate, get some food.
You gonna have a Viking duel with us, Dad?
Later. I want to get something to eat.
Hey, I'll have a duel with you later, okay, son?
Thanks, Grandad.
When are you going to tell them what we found out?
I suppose I should do it ASAP. Might put them off their food, but... right, ladies and gentlemen, could you just listen up, please?
No way. Don't embarrass me by toasting me, Jimmy.
No, don't worry, I won't. Listen, I'll be brief. We're all here to celebrate this bit of good news, that we've won the first round.
What do you mean, first round? Well, that's it, isn't it?
Of course it is. Thanks to Ron.
There might be a bit of a sting in the tail. I've just been in contact with a mate of mine who works in Brussels, and we've got some more info on this Cynico lot, and I don't think it's good news.
Hey, now don't start scaremongering, Corkill.
Ron, I can just give you the facts, that's all. This Cynico lot have been the subject of 3 inquiries into carcinogenics. That's the things that cause cancer. This is pollution on a big scale.
How do you mean?
Well, it's an incinerator and it bellows out smoke.
Hey, I have had reassurances from them personally that they're going to be building a bigger chimney and putting extra filters in.
They put filters in cigarettes, they still give you cancer.
What's that got to do with it?
Hold on, the point is we need to look at the evidence. Not what Cynico promises. 3 inquiries?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Jim,
But all you need is a couple of these eco-warriors. Start scaring people. Panic sets in, common sense goes out the window.
Yeah, but how do you know they're not telling the truth?
Yeah, and truth is the first casualty in war, love.
We're not at war.
Oh, yes, we are. This is the NIMBYs versus British Enterprise. Now, Cynico is a good British company who will provide jobs, hopefully, for our own. And we shouldn't turn our noses up at that. Marty, it's going to be on your doorstep, you know, mate. It could be work for you.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say no, you know, but, I mean, them cancer things.
You won't be allowed to just chuck stuff up the chimneys.
I'm just saying we should be on our guard.
Yeah. I tell you what, let's all just get a drink and stop worrying. Great food, by the way.
I feel like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, well, I can't say I'll be very happy if our Luke stays living around here.
I wonder if I'll want to stay if they build it. I'll have to do some more digging round. Listen, how you getting on with Nicky?
Not bad, but I've got a lot more work to do if I want to get in the good books.
Do you?
Yeah, she's a bit special, is she?
Right, well, kid gloves then.
Why can't people just believe the truth?
They will. It's just that some things take longer than others.
Yeah, he's a pretty sharp fella, isn't he?
Yeah, but some people take him to be a divvy, especially Ron Dixon. Mr. Know-it-all. Just because Jimmy used to be a bit of a scally in the past, it doesn't mean to say he's always going to be like that.
Yeah, some people won't accept that you can change, will they?
All right, yeah, point taken.
Look, from the bottom of my heart, I am really sorry for what happened. It was a stupid thing to say. What?
It's those stupid comments about women being forced into sex and stuff that put me on the back foot. And when you make those jokes about those things, it opened up an old wound for me.
Any wound in particular?
One that's still painful to talk about.
You can tell me, you know.
It's very, very painful. Anyway, the good thing is, you're really sorry. Or is that you're really, really sorry?
Neither. I'm really, really, really sorry. Accepted.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'll think about it.
Well, while you're thinking about it...
Well, we can all see what you two are having for pudding.
Come on!
Hey!
Come on, Josh!
Hey!
Oh!
Can you behave, please?
Sorry, Mike.
This is a new shit.
Sorry, Dad.
Just settle down while people are trying to eat.
Hey, he didn't mean it.
Yeah, he never does he?
What's up now?
Sorry, Ron. It was my fault. I was chasing him.
Yeah, still Josh going mad, don't want it. Behave, you!
Hey, there's no need to shout at him.
I'm gonna go and get changed.
You were a kid yourself once, you know.
Yeah, I do know.
Yeah, well, he's mad keen on having you as his dad and playing with you.
Yeah, I know. Look, my head's done in trying to keep Rachel happy at the flat. She's had a narc with a neighbour. All that's kicked off. Now I've got this teacher-trainer stuff.
Yeah, and you've also got a son who wants to be with you, Michael.
Yeah, he'll have to wait. I'll get round to it.
What? Yeah. Come on.
Talk.
Not as fit as you used to be, are you?
Hey, life in the old dog yet.
You start me on me.
Ooh, swat.
Hey, don't knock it. You were always good with homework.
Yeah, but I was brainy.
See you later.
I was only messing with him, you know, Dad.
Yeah, I know. I just wish you had a mate.
He'll get one. I'll go and keep him company.
No winding him up, all right?
Oh, Michael's far too harsh, isn't it?
Whatever happened to father-son bond, eh?
Don't know where your dad is if his van's still here.
Might be at Nicky's.
Don't think Nicky and your dad are friends anymore.
Hiya, love. You made it then?
Yeah. I mean, not on my Sunday best, but where I was working and Luke was hungry, so thought we'd pop round for half an hour.
Nice one, kid. Get yourselves round the back there. Started Derby, but there's loads of food left. Hey, and Josh is here and all, so you've got someone to play with instead of listening to us boring adults. Come on.
How come you're here?
Oh, Jimmy asked me to fix the barbecue up for him.
I feel like a right scruff.
Who's looking?
I'm just saying, your patio's a bit uneven.
Yeah, I said I thought they might have left a bit of Trevor Jordash down there.
Don't be so horrible.
Hey, do you thought Mandy was in the IRA, you know, when he found Arms buried there?
Hey, listen, you wouldn't be joking if you'd been here when that body came up, I'm telling you.
Were you?
I dug it up. Well, me and Eddie Banks. I'll tell you, it was one of the most frightening experiences of my life.
Bet it was. You and Eddie Banks doing a bit of hard graft.
Stop it.
Only joking.
No, seriously though, I mean, you want to get it levelled off, because otherwise the rainwater's going to run towards your house.
Yeah, tell me about it, but I'm chocker with work, aren't I?
I mean, I'll get it sorted.
Serious?
Hey, cost you mind.
Well, give us a price and we'll talk about it.
Oh, I don't want to play with anyone.
You can play Vikings with Luke.
I feel sick.
He's probably eating too much, you know.
He's probably sulking because Mike shouted at him.
I'm going to have another word with our Michael, you know. He's far too harsh on him.
Stay to me. I feel like one of those Russian farm worker women.
No, you don't look that good, you know. Vicky, where you going?
I just thought you might prefer someone else's company.
Hey, there's no comparison.
Right, we're getting off. And hey, James, don't be putting these rumours round about cynical. Now, I've saved the community, so let's just leave it at that, shall we? Come on, Josh, let's go.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, stop sulking.
Yeah, you wouldn't get a Viking warrior sulking, would you, eh?
I'm sulking, I feel sick.
Oh, the sooner you talk to Mike, the better.
Don't worry, I will.
How's he supposed to be a school teacher if he's got no patience with kids?
Thought that was meant to be the first requirement.
Right, go and say try to your dad.
Oh, I miss me.
We'll have it in ours. Go on. Jimmy, I'm going to have to go.
You haven't had your chicken, look.
I know, but I just remembered I haven't fed the lads. I said to do lasagna. It's their favourite.
All right, well, no worries. More for us. Well, thanks for coming anyway.
Yeah, I'll stay longer next time if I'm invited.
Don't worry, you will be, kidder.
Oh, let's go.
See ya.
See you, son.
Oh, she's gone then.
Well, she obviously couldn't stand the sight of you and Alex together, could she?
She never gives up.
They were married. It takes time to get over these things, even if you're the one to end it.
She didn't even warn him that.
Fine. Well, don't rub her nose in it till he mints.
Is he still sulking?
He says he's ill, so I'm going to have to take his temperature.
Yeah, give him a bit of fuss.
It's too much fuss in that lad.
I can remember when you got fussed over.
I can't.
Yeah, well, you've got a short memory then.
Look, just because I don't fuss over him doesn't mean to say I don't like him.
What's this like business? He's your son, isn't he? You should love him.
Well, you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to do some more study.
Yeah, well, don't knacker yourself. You need rest if you're going to do well at this teacher lark.
Ron, can you come up here, please? 37.8.
You sure?
I've done it twice.
You kept your eye on him, didn't you? I mean, he didn't dip the thermometer in his tea or nothing.
It's genuine.
So he's not sulking then?
He's definitely not well.
Shall I call a doctor?
No, we'll try him with paracetamol first.
But we shouldn't take chances, you know, not with kids. Look what happened to Beth. That ended up as meningitis.
It's definitely not that. I mean, he hasn't had a rash or headaches, none of that.
OK. Paracetamol. For now.
He's boiling hot.
Won't this take his temperature down?
Well, usually, yeah, but I'm wondering if he's too far gone.
Too far gone?
Well, I mean, that won't be enough.
Does look hot, doesn't he? And he's sweating and all.
You don't think it could be meningitis, do you?
Well, you said it wasn't.
Well, I'm not a doctor, am I? I can't be 100% sure.
Right, well, let's try him with some of this. Come on, Josh.
Come on, hon.
Come on, there's a good lad. It's your granddad. I'm going to give you some medicine.
Hot.
I know, hon, but this'll make you better. I don't like this.
Right. I'm going to get the doctor. I'm not going to take no for an answer. But I'd rather talk to my own doctor's surgery. No, I don't want to talk to him. All right, then. But can you hurry up, please? It's a flaming out of our service. Can you believe it? What do we pay doctors' wages for?
To come out here, obviously.
Don't you think it would be nice if he went up and seen how your son is?
I'm in the middle of... OK. Let's see.
Yes, hello. Yeah, Josh McLaughlin. He's 10. Look, love, is there any chance of you sending the doctor round?
You can touch him, you know.
I don't want to disturb him.
That me dad?
Yeah, son, it's your dad.
Hiya, Dad.
How are you, Tiger?
Tiger? Never called him Tiger.
I'm just being friendly, aren't I?
I like being called Tiger.
Say something to him.
You look hot, Josh.
But we're going to get you better, aren't we, hon? Hey? Has your dad managed to get through to the doctor?
Not sure. He was kicking off on some out-of-hours service before.
As long as I get the doctor here quicker.
Can you believe it? I pay me taxes and I have to go through the Spanish Inquisition to get a doctor to come out and see a sick child. Only wanted us to take him to the drop-in centre.
Yeah, well, they can take a run and jump.
Anyway, the quack's on his way now. How is he?
Oh, still the same.
Are you reading me a story, Dad?
I can't, mate. I've got to go down and study.
It'll take you 5 minutes.
He's not complaining. Look, Josh, I'm going to go downstairs, but when the doctor's been, I'll call back up, OK?
OK.
See you in a bit.
Hey, do you know what? I am getting fed up trying to coax you into being a father to that lad.
Hey?
Oh, don't commit, Michael. I've been going on at you for weeks about the way you are with him.
I'm fine with him.
You don't pay him any attention unless I prompt it.
Well, then, stop prompting me. I'm doing what I can.
Don't give me the excuses.
Hang on a minute. All I've ever had from you and our Jackie is moaning about me supposedly not pulling me weight, and now I'm up to my eyes in study.
Yeah, well, that's great, but you can't just dump one responsibility when you take on another.
You don't know how many responsibilities I've got. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, but I know what's behind all this. Rachel, you should have sorted things out properly with her.
I did. Well...
Oh, don't give me that, Michael. Look, if she doesn't want you, as hard as that is, then just let her go. And do a bit more here. Because you're making it bloody obvious that he's not that important to you.
You're talking nonsense.
How am I?
Will you two keep the noise down? He's not deaf, you know.
Well, and tell me Dad to get off me case.
Well, do your duties and I won't have to. The lad is sick. He asked you to read to him.
I'm busy. I'm trying to sort out a career for me family.
Hey, Josh is your family.
I've had enough of this. I'm going out.
What about your precious studies?
Ron, you can't force love if it's not there.
The storm roared its full fury, and the icy waves crashed down, but still, on and on, the Viking flagship ploughed its way through the icy Black Sea.
Grandad,
Yes, son?
did you used to read to Mike when he was your son?
He still is my son. And, yeah, I used to read to him.
Wish he'd read to me, because I'm his family, aren't I? His son.
I think you better get some rest, hadn't you?
Can I have my Viking sword?
You don't need that.
I do, in case anything happens. The Vikings used to be buried with the swords.
Josh, it's not that serious, son, honest. Look, the doctor's on his way and he's going to make you better, OK?
Can I have my sword just in case?
Of course you can. But I'll tell you what, when you're better, we'll go downtown and I'll buy you a proper Viking outfit and a better sword.
Don't want you made fine, thanks.
I love you, son. How long have you been there?
Long enough to see what a fantastic granddad you are.
Get in quick.
What's up?
Huh?
Yeah.
Mrs. Dawson, she's been around with.
Is she still going on about Bet's pushchair?
Yeah, even when I move, she says it's still blocking her passage.
That's where it should be shoved and hard.
Hey, not in front of the baby, please. This one's kicking like mad.
What's the big rush about me getting in anyway?
Oh, Kelly, my mate on the top floor, she says if Mrs. Dawson gets a bee in a bonnet about you, then she'll start being nosy, try and report you for something.
What's her name?
Police, social, anyone which can cause trouble for you.
What's the matter with her?
No, she's a bitter and twisted old nag. Can't stand her.
Do you want me to go and have a word?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Get right up her nose.
No, I was going to be diplomatic and say, with you being pregnant, you were finding it hard shifting your pushchair.
The least we say to her, the better. I don't want her snooping around. Shattered?
What's I doing this teacher training, like?
Is it hard going?
I'm just out of the habit of study. It's tough trying to get back into it.
I'm made up with you. It'll give us some security once you get qualified.
No good's that if we have to live apart, though.
That's only while you're in college and until you get a teacher's job. Then we can pack this charade in.
Dad's getting on me wick and all.
What's new? Look, I don't want to do this either, but needs must and all that.
You should have a break, you know. Go downstairs and watch some telly.
Thanks, love. No, I did this a lot with the other three. I might get the flu a couple of times. Jacqueline always seemed to have an ear infection, probably because she was never at the swimming pool. And I had Tony, well, a lad that. He'd have done uni, you know. What dreams you'd have for them, eh? So, sitting up with a poorly kid is all part of my job.
Well, I hope the doctor gets here soon. It's only 2 hours since we rang.
Probably had a tea break.
Oh, I hope that's a doctor now.
Right, I'll go. Give him down the banks, keeping us waiting.
Go easy on him, Ron.
Mr. McLaughlin.
No, Dixon. Ronald Dixon, love. Doctor.
Do you mind if I...
No, please. Allow me.
Thank you. Sorry it's taken me so long to get here. There's been a virus going around. A lot of my elderly patients have been struck down by it.
Hope our Josh hasn't got it.
Now, where's the patient?
Just up the stairs. He's in here, Doctor.
You took your time, Doctor.
I'm really sorry. It's been a busy day. I was just telling your husband.
I'm the grandfather.
Oh, I'd never have guessed. Now, what's the problem with Josh?
If it goes in a circle clockwise, it's a girl. Or if it's anti-clockwise. See? It's doing it.
Oh, aye, yeah, it hardly moved.
I'd love to show me it's a boy.
Do you know what we should do? We should put you on a ducking stool, and if you hold your nose with your left hand, it's a boy, and...
Hey, ducking stools are for witches. Do you mind? Mrs. Dawson's the only witch round here. Anyway, I've been thinking about names.
Do you want me to get I fancy one?
It'll be a boy, and I really like Kieran or Niall.
What's you want with Irish names?
It's not because they're Irish, just because I like them.
Yeah, well, I don't.
We'll have to agree to disagree then, won't we?
Well, at least we can discuss it.
Oh, they're my favourites. I hadn't thought of any other names.
Yeah, then we'll have to. It's supposed to be a joint decision, remember?
Yeah, as long as you don't try and tell me what to do. Tired. I think I'll go to bed soon.
Yeah, well, I'll stay.
No, not tonight.
Oh, Rach.
It's too risky.
Why? Because of that nosy cow upstairs?
Yeah. Right, we knew it had to be like this. We agreed.
So, if it's a virus, then you can't do anything?
We could only treat his symptoms. His temperature, any aches and pains.
What about his breathing, though? I mean, it seems so shallow.
As I said, the virus is affecting his breathing rate, but he's a good colour. I don't think it's affecting his oxygen levels.
I just can't believe you leave him without giving us any medicine.
You've got paracetamol, that's all he needs. That'll bring his temperature down and make him more comfortable. Look, I've seen 5 children in the last 2 days with exactly the same thing. 24 hours and he'll more than likely be on the mend.
Yeah, but I think it's his chest that we're worried about, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what if it gets worse?
I'll tell you what, I'll write you a prescription for some steroids and an inhaler, only if he needs it. That should get rid of any inflammation in the lungs and take care of the wheezing.
Steroids?
Them and the paracetamol are all I can recommend, and plenty of fluids.
Have they not got side effects?
All drugs do, I'm afraid. There's a late-night pharmacy on Radley Street.
Thanks, Doctor.
Any more worries, you call an ambulance.
It's not that much cooler.
Do you think we should give him some more paracetamol?
Well, he's not due yet, is he? You know, I reckon that we should phone our Mike and get him to pick up that prescription. He can get more paracetamol at the same time.
I'm not sure about these steroids, you know.
It sounds a bit wheezy to me, love. Look, don't worry. They'll sort it. I'll have to go to the chemist myself.
I'm not sure about these steroids.
Why?
I'm worried about the side effects.
Bev, it's like this Cynico thing, love. These huge companies put millions into perfecting the stuff so there's as little harm as possible.
Not sure.
But if it helps him now... I've been trying to phone you.
It's been off.
Yeah, well, we've had to have the doctor out to Josh.
Why's he got worse?
Well, she's prescribed him steroids.
Yeah, I'll go and get them.
Well, I'm not sure about the side effects. I don't want him to get acne or go all muscly before his time.
That's anabolic steroids, what bodybuilders use.
Yeah, but these ones the doctor's prescribed, they could do him harm as well.
Bev, what about these pills I've got to take for my heart, love? I mean, anything could happen, you know, but it's all down to facts and figures and chances.
Well, I don't want to gamble with Josh's health.
Look, if you drink too much water, it'll cause problems. That's just the way it is. It's a fact of life. Nothing is safe. Now, I'll go and get the steroids.
And as Josh's mum, I am making the decision, right? Now, we only use steroids as a last resort.
Yeah, well, as his dad, I reckon I should have me say.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah.
Because 3 hours ago, you couldn't even spare any precious time to read him a story.
Oh, not that again.
Bev.
How have you got the nerve to claim you should have a say?
Hang on, Bev. Now, I reckon that we see how things go and we hold off on the steroids until our backs are against the wall.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for that, Pops.
Oh, come on, Michael. At least this way, Josh has got the best of both worlds, and if he needs the steroid...
You're supposed to be backing me up. First of all, I've got Rachel doing her own thing, and now this. Nah, what's the point?
Bev,
What? Is he okay?
I've given him some more paracetamol. You go and rest in my bed now, I told him.
No, you go on.
Hey, you weren't on the steroids, you're not winning on this. If his temperature's not down in an hour, I'll wake you and we'll phone for an ambulance.
Oh, no. Ron? Ron? What's going on?
Morning, Mum.
Is he? I mean...
It's amazing, isn't it, eh? Half an hour after you went to bed, his temperature started falling. I stayed awake, you know, just to keep an eye on him. At 7 o'clock on the button, boom, he woke up looking like that.
My little angel. I was worried sick about you.
Did you think he was going to die?
No, don't be so dramatic. It's amazing, though, isn't it? The changing him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's quite out of the woods yet. You know, his temperature's still a tiny bit high.
Can I go and get better than me then?
No.
Okay.
You are a little star. Do you know that?
Just being a granddad. And hey, what did I tell you about Cynico? This is off them saying about their commitment to the area. Look, they're going to provide jobs. They're going to sponsor local kids' football teams. They've even got a visitor centre where the community can go and see how they operate. And we get to go to the official opening. You see, Corkhill panicking again as usual over nothing.
I was panicking in vain last night, wasn't I, eh? Hey, Mike, have you seen this? Out the game last night, and now he's on the mend with no drugs.
We did use paracetamol, Beverly.
Just glad he's feeling better. Does feel up there, do you?
Think so.
Well, when you better, we'll go bowling, eh?
So,
Right, I'm going to need to use this table if that's okay.
That's all yours after we've had our brekkie.
Has he had a washer?
No, I was just going to do it.
No, you've done enough. Come on, chop, chop.
no, Mum.
Come on. I want you in that bath. You've been sweating cobs.
All right.
I'll get you a treat.
Honest.
Name it.
Can we have some mutton?
Don't wind me up, sick or no sick.
You said anything?
Upstairs.
Different if I was dying. And my granddad was really good, you know, because every time I opened my eyes in the night, he was there holding this wet flannel to my head to keep me dead cool, and it really helped.
Oh, he's fantastic, isn't he?
And even in the morning when I felt better, he still wanted to fuss me and make me brekkie. Felt really safe for him because, well, he never lets me down, does he?
That's because he is reliable. It's what all women look for in a man, reliability.
My granddad's got it.
Yep, he has.
Mum. Do you love me granddad?
Yeah, of course I do.
No, I mean, love him properly.
Come on, let's the chat.
And sometimes he used to burn the Vikings' bodies on a big ship.
Hey, now, I definitely saw that bit in the film.
Hey, and guess what, Grandad?
What's that, son?
When the boat was pulling out, everyone had to be dead quiet.
It's a shame you can't be.
You what?
Nothing.
Yeah, and then Miss told us what other people used to do with their dead bodies.
Go on.
Yeah, there were these people called Native Americans, and they used to put the bodies in the trees because the earth's sacred, and these birds of prey come and pick the flesh off until it was just bones, and then they bury them.
Josh, will you just... Doesn't matter. I'll study somewhere else.
I'll keep quiet.
Yeah, maybe when you're asleep.
All right, Mike.
See you later.
That wasn't my fault, wasn't it?
No, of course it wasn't. No. Just one of those things. Tell you what, though, it's dead interesting hearing about these Vikings. Well, go on, then. Finish it off.
Bet you don't know what they did with the slaves.
No, but I bet I'm going to find out, eh?
You shouldn't have come, not today.
Need somewhere quiet to study.
Kelly says Mrs. Dawson saw you leaving last night.
I never saw anyone.
Well, she saw you.
Did she say that?
No, she told Kelly.
Big deal.
Mike, this is serious. She hinted to Kelly that she might let the authorities know.
And how did she do that?
She said I'd be sorry if I did have a man living here.
It's none of her business.
No, the point is, it's the socials business. And Kelly says they can call round at any time.
It's a Saturday.
They snoop 24 hours a day. Look, you're going to have to take these and sneak out.
Rachel, settle down. It's a Saturday. I'm allowed to see Beth.
And we're going to have to get our story sorted. I mean, I might have to see a solicitor and get things made official.
Hang on, wait a minute. This is getting out of hand.
Oh, my God.
What?
Get in the bedroom, quick.
Rachel, I'm not hiding.
Mike, please, it could be them.
Look, if it's that Mrs. Dawson, tell me. I'll have a word.
Right.
This is ridiculous.
Mike, just get in there. Thanks. See ya. It's off my mum.
We've got to sort this out.
I'll put him back in bed for an hour or so.
Is he okay?
Just a bit overtired, that's all.
Can't believe how good he looks compared to last night, though.
Funny how it came on all of a sudden, though, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. And one minute he's running around Jimmy's barbecue waving his sword, and the next thing he's got a temperature and difficulty breathing.
That could be it, you know, when you think of it.
What?
Well, Corker, he was coughing and spluttering all over him when he was chasing him round.
A bit quick, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a virus, love. Could be a quick acting one. I mean, when you think about that SARS, you know, someone's only got a cough near you, the next thing you're fighting for your life.
And has Jimmy been ill with it?
Not that I know of. Could be a carrier, though, couldn't he?
Don't talk nonsense. He's never been anywhere near the Far East.
Anyway, not like me to talk behind people's backs. Although there are one or two people around here who could get a gold medal for gossiping.
I know someone who deserves a gold medal. It's not for gossiping. It's for being a special person. I suppose it's at times like this in your life where you realise what you really want and you...
Cards on the table, Rachel. I want this finished with.
It's not the right time.
Well, when is?
I don't know. Look, I've got a plan. I've got it all worked out.
What plan?
Well, I have the baby.
No, we have the baby.
We have the baby. And then I start thinking about a job, passing my driving test.
And when are you going to tell me about this plan?
I don't know. But when I'm here on my own talking to Kelly...
You seem to take more notice of Kelly than you do me.
Don't be daft. It's just she's a single mum.
Yeah, and you're not.
And she knows how hard it is. It was her who suggested that I should think about learning to drive.
Why do you want to learn to drive all of a sudden?
Well, to get from A to B.
Rachel, I've got a car.
Yeah, but you're not here all the time, are you?
Thank you. At last, that is my point. I want to be here. Look, Rachel, let's pack this pretense in. We're man and wife, so let's start acting like it. You get down to social, you cancel everything, and we start again.
Oh, but you know I sort all the claims and tax businesses. Takes forever to get the money sorted. And then there's filling in forms.
Yeah, we'll do it together.
Stop trying to bully me, Mike!
Me?
This is what we agreed.
Yeah, but I want that agreement scrapping. Well, think about it, Rach. While you're sitting here on your own. In fact, or better still, have a word with your big mate Kelly. I'm sure she'll have something to say about it.
Oh. How long was I asleep?
Oh, so half an hour.
I recognise that smell.
It was the very first perfume you ever bought me.
Hey, I can remember the time that was all you wore.
You know to make a girl blush.
Oh, girl, is it?
Well, I can dream, can't I?
So I wonder what happened to that girl, eh?
The girl who walked into Ron Dixon's trading post and broke your heart.
The girl that made his heart skip a beat every time he thought of her.
Hey, the girl who sang at the British Legion. You and only you.
Actually, you know, I'm glad you beat me.
No, you weren't. You were dead jealous.
No, fair enough. You deserved it. Well, sort of.
And then my world fell apart because I didn't get a recording contract.
You should have had me as your manager, you see. You'd have been bigger than Madonna now.
Oh, yeah, round the bus, maybe. That's about it.
So, the girl became a woman, eh?
Happens to us all.
Not to me. Anyway, I suppose that's what happened, wasn't it?
What?
Well, you grew up. And the admiration that you felt for me started to fade when you realised that my world and what it offered was always going to be too small for you.
These things work in cycles, though, don't they?
What things?
Feelings.
You've lost me there, girl.
Well, sometimes you're so close to something, you can't see it properly, can you? I mean, you're looking for it, and it's right there on top of you.
Yeah, I was looking for a man. A real man, you know, someone mature and caring. Someone who'd look after me, and then you came along and I thought that was it. But as you say, I wanted something different because I changed.
You grew?
Mm-hmm. And now I've grown up again. I am looking for a man, but it's got to be a man who respects Josh and gets on well with him.
Yeah, well, if you don't get it, I'm telling you, it's going to be a disaster for him.
And suddenly, last night, just came to me. He's here.
Oh, no, Bev, no. Not our Michael, love. It'll never work.
No, not Mike, you fool. You. You're him, the man I want.
Oh, right, yeah. Hey, we'll have to take your temperature. What?
I'm serious, Ron. That girl, she is back. And she's as mad about you as she ever was.
You want to be back with me?
Yeah. This time it's different. Look, you might need your heart spray for what I'm about to ask.
It's in my pocket.
I am asking you to marry me.
Yes, my sweet?
There you go.
Oh, delicious. Thank you very much.
We should have had champagne.
In the fridge.
Aren't you romantic?
Well, I thought if you're going to marry me, I don't want you changing your mind, so I better keep you sweet. Mind you were quite sweet last night.
Oh, I thought I was going to wake Josh up when I was sneaking out the bed last night.
Nah, no chance. I give him one of my sleeping pills.
You never.
Hey, what I?
Well, I wouldn't put anything past you when there's a scent of passion in the air.
Mind you, it was a good test of British heart surgery, wasn't it?
What was?
Well, just a month short of a year since we bypass and 700 days since, you know what?
Well, after your performance last night, I might just book you tonight as well.
Have a drink, please, Mum.
Now, don't you go running around tiring yourself out like a madman.
I'm not.
And why don't you come in for half hour, eh? Have a little rest.
Right. What's for dinner?
Roast.
Oh, is it?
No, it is not mutton. Now get upstairs and get those hands washed now.
Only asking.
So, penny from?
Well, I still can't believe it, really.
No, he's got better so quickly, hasn't he?
Yeah, there is that, but... Well, I've wanted you back in my life, permanent-like. Ever since you showed up again after all them years, and... Well, watching you getting Bev's bar up and running, and being shafted by that Dave fella.
Oh, don't remind me.
And then running off to Brazil, I tell you, it's been really hard, you know, standing in the sidelines, watching and waiting for you.
You had, aren't you?
Yeah, but that was just me grabbing out, wasn't it, eh? Any port in the storm.
Well, you've ducked your boat now.
And thank God for that.
So, are we going to tell Mike and Jackie with Josh, or are we going to tell him by himself?
Well, when our Jackie gets here, we'll get her and our mate together and we'll let them know. And then, when we've had our lovely Sunday lunch, cooked by my bride's-to-be own delicate hand, we'll sit him down and explain.
You won't know.
I'm sleepwalking.
He takes the bowling alley.
The bowling alley?
Yeah, you said you would as soon as you got better.
Did I?
Yeah, the other night.
Yeah, okay. It can't be today, though, mate. I've got to study.
It's all right. It doesn't have to be today. Next Saturday or Sunday, you'll be all right.
Yeah, yes, well, we'll see.
Which means never to grown-ups.
You've got to be the best-looking girl in the world, aren't you?
I thought that was me.
You're the best-looking woman in the world.
Yeah, it's a good job you said that. You were down for one roast potato then.
With that knife in your hand, I'll tell you anything.
Oh, this is all very happy family. Sunday dinners, Daddy with his daughter.
Do you want dinner?
Please. I'm just going over to the health club to sort the VAT, but just give us a call when you're plating up.
Okay.
Should I bring the Sunday papers back with me?
No, Tom.
Nick?
Not for me.
Casey, how long's this going to go on for?
What?
Well, Sooty had talked to me more than you two have.
I'm not blanking you. I've just asked you if you want dinner.
Well, I can only say I'm sorry so many times.
Well, then maybe you should stop.
I have done, but I'd like us to get back to something like we were before.
Okay, but things take time.
Right. Well, then, just let me know when my time's up.
I don't know, I'll take 5 off being ready.
And?
Well, I reckon we should move in sooner than planned.
I told you, I'm not moving into a building site.
It isn't. If I put the hours in, I'll decorate the baby's bedroom first. Have it looking like a palace for us. Living under the same roof with Sammy's not doing us any good, is it?
Okay. As soon as it's ready, we'll be off.
Did you hear that, gorgeous? Mummy and Daddy are going to take you to your own house.
So, should we go for church or registry office?
I think we should go for the town hall or somewhere flash like that.
Town hall's a bit big.
All right then, somewhere a bit cosier.
Anglican Cathedral?
Hey, maybe we can ask if we can get married on one of the Mersey ferries, if it was good enough for Maxie.
No way. I give our Josh 5 minutes, he'd be overboard.
All right then, I'll find out where we can do it and we can choose, eh?
So, what colour dress?
Thought I'd wear a nice suit for the change, you know.
I mean, you're supposed to wear cream second time round, aren't you?
After white.
Do you think so?
Yes, after white.
Virginal white?
I can dream, can't I? Hiya, Jack.
Hey, Dad. Hey, you look very smart.
And you look gorgeous as usual.
Thank you.
Where's the kids?
Oh, Max is taking them swimming.
Oh, that's a shame. I was looking forward to seeing them.
Well, he's promised them, and you can't keep letting kids down, can you?
Oh, hiya, Bev. Hiya. Oh, your hair looks nice.
Thank you.
Always had good hair, our Jackie, didn't you, love?
Mind you, gotta be easy with the money you're on, going to all those fancy salons.
Well, I say, it was looking a bit special. There's something going on.
Yeah?
No?
Yes and no.
Well, what?
You'll find out soon enough. Glass of wine?
Dad, I'll just have a little one. I'm driving.
Oh, right. Well, then she needs to save that for later, doesn't she?
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, drink us something else, eh? For now.
Can you see what your mummy's doing? She's doing the cooking.
And when Mummy's finished that, she'll be putting her feet up and Daddy'll be doing the washing up, won't he, Daddy?
And Daddy doesn't know whether he likes where this conversation's going. I hope we have a bar next time.
Well, what to help you with the washing up? Anyway, what's with the next time business?
Well, Sophie wants a brother, don't you?
Tell Sophie we're adopting. I want my figure back.
It never went anywhere.
You were saying I was top heavy the other week.
Passing phase. Anyway, helping me decorate the new place will get shut of any extra nanograms you've put on.
Oh, our own home, eh?
Do you reckon your Sammy will kick off?
No, I'll let her down gently.
Yeah, well, not too gently, else she'll want to move in with us.
I'll just tell her you want to fill the house with children, that'll put it off.
Ah, so you do want more kids?
Yeah, but I don't want the next one till we're married.
Wow, did you hear that? Mummy's talking about marriage.
Well, I don't want to wait forever.
You still want to go through with it?
Well, isn't that why we got engaged?
Yeah, but...
You've got 5 seconds to agree to it and counting. 5, 4...
All right, okay. Okay, you've got me forever.
Sophie, close your eyes while Mummy gives Daddy a big kiss.
Hey, Max is thinking about another restaurant, you know, down at the dock.
When?
Well, as soon as he can get the business plan together.
What, somewhere for big doers and that?
He wants it more intimate, but he does want to make it really upmarket.
Sounds like my type of place.
Me too, can't wait.
No doubt we'll all be there for the opening night.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, I might have a word with Maxie, you know. Make a few suggestions for some recipes.
Good idea. You always need a bit of common sense when you're working with food.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I mean, he's already headhunting chefs.
Yeah, but you got to be very careful, you know, Jack. I mean, some of these places try to go too fancy. Oh, Michael. Very nice of you to make an appearance.
Hey, mate.
You okay, sis?
Yeah, how's things with Rachel?
Not too bad.
And the baby?
Yeah, great.
Well, is there any chance for reconciliation, or...?
Well, it's a bit slow, but I'm working on it.
Well, I'm glad she's getting on a bit better. Let's go around and see, you know?
Yeah, she could do with someone sensible to talk to.
What?
Later. So, what's the Christmas dinner set up for?
They've got a surprise for us.
Who?
Dad and Bev.
And what is it?
Sit down.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Married.
You two? Why?
Well, don't make it sound like we've lost the plot.
But married.
Yeah.
Why?
For the same reason that everybody else gets married.
But why?
Jackie, can you stop asking why? When you said you were marrying Maxie, there was none of this.
Oh, I think you'll find there was.
You give it a hard time.
Can we forget about this and can you just be happy for us?
Yeah, we are, like, but... Well, it's a bit sudden, isn't it?
You don't mind us doing it though?
It's not a question of me mind, it's...
Well, it's just a bit sudden.
Yeah, it's a bit sudden.
Yeah, well, I'm very glad that you two have got such a wide vocabulary with the education that you've had. Do you know what? We should hold on to this for a bit longer.
I'm going to get Josh for his dinner.
And does he know, like?
No, not yet. But I hope he's got a bit more to say than you two.
Oh, come on, Dad, you've got to give us a few minutes to let it sink in.
Oh, yeah, because it is all a little bit, sudden.
Come on, love, we're about to... Oh, hon, have you been crying?
No.
What's up? Come on, you can tell me.
All right, honest.
Are you feeling sick again?
Just a little bit.
Do you want to wait for your dinner?
No, come now. What's the matter with everyone?
Nothing, son. Just eating, that's all.
I think it's boring when no one talks. I haven't seen my Auntie Jackie for ages. She's not even talking. Feels dead miserable and I just want everyone to be happy.
We are happy, son. It's just...
Well, right, get that champagne open.
Hey?
Yeah, she's right. Get it open.
Do you mean it?
Yeah, of course we do.
What's the champagne for?
Because we're happy, son.
We should have a small and intimate do.
But I got loads of mates.
No, we're just family and friends, but not too many of them.
We'll see. I want you in the most expensive dress we can afford. I want you looking like a princess.
Oh, all right then.
Special dress for Sophie.
Oh, yeah, little ribbons in her hair.
Would have to be small ribbons.
I thought I might have to persuade you,
Not a chance. You're stuck with me, kid.
Come on, you can tell me all about this teacher training course you do.
Do you want to bring a pillow?
So, do you think it's time we give him the good news?
What good news?
Well, you know yesterday when you were feeling poorly?
Yeah.
And you were telling me about how great your granddad was, and you asked me if I loved him. Well, I do love him, and he loves me. And because of that, we are going to get married.
What do you think about that, eh?
Don't think nothing about it. I don't care about it.
Josh!
Get off. I don't care about me. I don't care about anyone. Just leave me alone.
Well, at least we got a reaction.
Well, I don't think that was the reaction they expected.
Par for the course, I think. Needs a lot of attention, that lad.
Yeah, but is he getting it?
Oh, he's well be.
Mike, what do you really think about them getting married?
Well, if they're happy, great. I mean, it'll get me dad off me case. I've got enough to worry about with my own marriage without worrying about his.
Yeah, I know. Well, what were you saying about Rachel needing someone sensible to talk to?
Oh, she's got this neighbour, Kelly, and she seems to be filling her head with nonsense.
What, about you?
Yeah, it's winding me up.
Well, does Rachel know you wound up?
Yeah, I've got to be heated last night.
But, Mike, if you want it back, you're just going to have to chill out, aren't you?
Jack, you wouldn't believe how hard it's got. And complications. I'm doing my best, like.
Oh, I don't know. Well, if you need, just give us a ring, all right? I'm going to go and see Katie. I'll see you after.
See you later.
Oh, you getting married, Casey, you're not old enough. Oh, you're not the only one who can trap a rich man, you know.
I was rich till we started planning this wedding.
Well, you're the one who bumped the budget up to 100 quid.
Oh, do you know what? Congratulations, I am made up for you.
Ta. I'll go and check on Sophie.
OK, don't be too long, dinner's nearly ready. Do you want to save something to eat?
No, I've just had something round at my dad's. But you will never guess what.
Oh, go on.
Well, my dad and Bev are getting married.
You're joking.
No, you could have knocked me and Armike over with a feather.
What does Josh know?
Yeah, bad reaction, they'll be kicked off. He's just going to have to get used to it, isn't he?
I suppose it was a bit sudden.
Well, that's what me and Armike said.
Your dad? Married though, why?
Well, who knows, but you know what? He seems to be made up.
Has he got a prenuptial?
Oh, don't worry, he'll have all roads covered on that score. But never mind his prenup, have you got one?
I'm just hoping I can keep Nick out the way in case your dad shoots him.
Casey.
Sorry. So have you got a prenup with Max?
I'm with more than him, aren't I?
Listen, I want to ask you a favour.
What?
Will you be my maid of honour?
Oh, how could a girl refuse that?
Hiya, son. Bit of a shock, eh? Me and your mum saying that to you out of the blue. Full of surprises, us adults, aren't we? Listen, we didn't think it'd upset you, you know. We thought it was a good idea and that you might like it. But I've just been saying to your mum...
I'm going to get left out of things, aren't I?
No, you're not. That's why we told you as soon as we told the older kids.
I'm not on about that. I'm talking about when you have other kids. No one will care about me.
When we have other kids, you mean me and your mum?
Yeah, and then I have to do everything on my own. Get ignored just like what my dad does to me.
Josh, your dad has just been busy with this teacher's course.
And his other family. He doesn't want me. No one does.
Yeah, well, me and your mum do, so you just wait there.
Katie, you'll have to come in here and try and settle her down.
All right, I'm coming.
Oh, afternoon.
How are you? I've just been over sorting the vat.
Well, you could put tomorrow's delivery on as well if you would.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I've just bumped into you, Mike. You told me about your dad and Bev.
Yeah, who'd have thought, eh?
He's a good catch for a barmaid.
Well, if they're happy, who cares?
Oh, I'm starving.
Tell you what, there must be something in the air.
What?
Well, first me dad and Bev, and then your Katie goes and breaks their news.
What news?
Ed and Nick running up the aisle.
My magic touch.
Well, no one told me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you would have told her.
Why didn't you tell me you were getting married?
Well, because you weren't here.
You at work. It was no big conspiracy to keep you out of the loop anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what it feels like.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise it was fresh news.
It's okay. Oh, well, just make sure you let me know when the date is, you know, in case I'm in work.
Sammy, look, I'm sorry, okay? I really am.
Josh, do you honestly believe that if me and your granddad got married, we'd leave you out of stuff?
When you have a new baby, you will.
Yeah, but we're not planning for you to have any brothers or sisters.
And if by any chance we did, then on my life, you would be just as important as anyone else in the family.
Yeah, but grown-ups say that. Then I could end up with no other family.
Josh, it doesn't work like that, son, honestly. Your mum will always be your mum, and your dad will always be your dad.
He doesn't want to be my dad.
Don't get upset, love.
He doesn't. I was sick and he wouldn't even read me a story. And I heard you having to tell him I was his family. He said he'd take me bowling, and I know he won't.
Josh, just come out here, son, please, and let's sort it all out.
I'm not coming out until I can have another dad.
I can't do that, love. I'm getting married.
Well, he can be me dad.
But I'm your granddad's son, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you're marrying me mum, so why can't you be me dad as well? I want you as me dad.
Yeah, well, you can call him dad if you want.
No, I mean properly. Do that adoption thing.
But Josh, you've already got a real dad. Look, I tell you what, I can be just like a kind of second dad, eh?
I want you as me dad. Go to the police or whoever and get it done.
Where's Beth?
Sleeping. You never told me that Josh had been ill.
How do you know?
I phoned your dad to see what time you'd be coming round.
Why?
Just to make sure that I'd be in for you.
Are you going out somewhere?
No, just interested. So is Josh all right now?
Yeah. So the social snoopers haven't been round again today, then?
Oh, mate, please don't be sarky. I've had a bad night.
Sorry.
Beth had the sniffles and the baby keeps kicking like mad.
You should have called me. I'd have sat up all night with Beth if I would have had to.
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Dawson would have loved that, wouldn't she? You coming round in the middle of the night.
Rachel, you've got to stop having your life dominated by this woman.
I'm not. Just concerned, that's all.
Some bananas here.
I've gone off bananas. Keep giving me indigestion.
Fair dues. Beth can have them. I've got you some chocolates and I got here some sweets.
Ta.
Look, Rach. I'm sorry about the other night. I'm just wound up about this course and...
Really?
Yeah, all that stuff I said about your neighbour Kelly. I mean, it's good that you've got someone else to talk to apart from Beth. I just don't want us to be together.
Mike, don't start all that again.
You going somewhere?
No.
Oh, you never guess what my dad and Bev are doing.
I've been thinking dead properly about it. It's what I want.
It's up to you, Bev.
I'd love you to be his dad.
Suits me fine.
Have you told me, Mum?
No, but I have. No, I'm going to ring her first thing in the morning, our time.
Oh, she'll be made up.
She'll be out buying a hat as soon as she puts the phone down.
Oh, it's a hat too.
Well, why not? Kate, you want to be in my morning suit, don't you?
Well, your birthday suit.
As long as it's a warm day, I don't mind.
Yeah, and then we can make sure she's marrying a real man.
All right.
Well, if it's all hats and morning suits, as the matron of honour, I'll have to make sure it don't clash with your mum, won't I?
Your matron of honour?
Well, I asked her.
Oh, well, I didn't think he did.
He's called Nick.
Why didn't you ask me?
Oh, look, I'm going to get off. Max will probably want a hand with the tea. I'll phone you.
I'll see you out.
Sammy, I don't want us to fall out over this.
Oh, I'm not falling out with anyone.
Good.
You'll be at the wedding?
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
I understand how you feel, but I know Katie feels as well. I've got to work out who's going to be my best man, and I'm going to probably upset at least 3 of my mates.
Chief bridesmaid.
What?
Well, I'm not matron of honour. I can be chief bridesmaid.
We're not having any.
Why not?
Because we'd rather spend the money on the do and the honeymoon.
Rather than dresses.
Oh, right. Unless the dress happens to be for the matron of honour.
So this has got to be a secret between us.
Why?
Because you've got to tell your dad first.
Okay.
Good lad.
So when you get married,
I promise you will be the first to know.
shh, it's our secret.
This is going to be a toughie though, telling our Michael.
But unfortunately, it's been a long time coming.
Well, I have warned him he should have paid more attention to the lad.
I'm not one bit surprised he wants you to be his dad. I mean, it was only a matter of time, wasn't it? I'd do anything to make old Josh happy. And I made up you feel the same.
I'm just doing my best, love.
You are a little star. You've given me and Josh exactly what we wanted.
So, have they set a date yet, then?
No, they're still looking around for somewhere special. But you know what my dad's like? He'd be dead cheap.
Be funny for Josh, won't it? Having his granddad as his dad.
Yeah, but he's not his dad, though. That's my job.
There's the rest of your clothes. I can't take the chance of being any sign of you in case the snoopers come round.
So I'm not going to search your wardrobes.
Who knows what powers they've got? I could end up in court. Right, well, I'm tired. I'm going to have a sleep.
Well, I'll watch Beth for you.
Well, she's flat out. She won't be awake for ages.
Right. So I better go then, eh?
Yeah, you might as well.
Right, you don't want it to be the way it was. We hardly touch each other anymore.
Right, you were going to leave us. I know we've patched things up. I just need time.
It feels as though you're trying to get rid of me.
Don't be daft.
You do us a favour and give Beth a kiss for us.
Yeah, of course, as soon as she wakes. And give my regards to your dad and Bev and Josh.
Yeah.
See ya. Hiya. Yeah, it's okay. He's gone, so you can come round now.
Hey, we make a good team, don't we?
Yeah.
When we finish these, we'll open the last of that bubbly.
Yeah, if you like, yeah.
Oh, show some enthusiasm, will you?
Sorry.
Ron, what's up?
Did you know that Josh was going to ask me to adopt him?
Hey?
Well, you know, what you said before about you and Josh getting everything that you wanted.
Do you honestly believe that I'd involve Josh and me in some kind of double whammy?
Well, I'm sorry, Beth, but I've got to know.
I can't believe you doubt me.
Look, I'm not the world's greatest catch, am I? Let's be honest. And I couldn't stand it if I was being strung along.
I am not stringing you along.
All right, I'm sorry, but... Well, a bride-to-be and a son, both in the space of a few hours, well, just seemed a bit too good to be true.
Listen, Ron. I want to marry you because I love you. And Josh wants you to be his dad because he loves you and he looks up to you. This isn't too good to be true. It's happening. You have got yourself a new wife and a new son.
Oh, just have 2.
Yes. Because that's what you do when you're a family.
She's me wife. How many other fellas' wives have you got this arrangement with?
I've still got my patio man there waiting to be dug up and laid.
And that's why I'm here. Does that leave me, eh?
Leaves you outside my front door.
I'd like a husband who treats me like I've got a brain and not go running off with the likes of Jan Murray every time the going gets tough.
You want to adopt Josh?
Yeah, it's been talked about.
He's mentioned it to me.
You called him to let go.
Brookside returns at 11:10 next Tuesday night. Next tonight, Richie and Simon are now living together and Kelly's found herself a lovely fella. But what's going on with Alex and Evan? The brand new series of The Secret Life of Us kicks off with a double bill.